Hello, Mac here, and today I'm talking about the next DLC in GTA Online, and this is the import and export update. So Rockstar put out a post on their newswire talking about the next update for GTA Online, and if you want to go check out the post on their newswire, then there will be a link in the description. But pretty much this is a new business-oriented DLC, and it will be coming out sometime in December. And they also showed off a few screenshots, which I will be showcasing in a little bit. So on their newswire, they say, savvy CEOs know there's always more for the taking. While special cargo business in southern San Andreas is booming, another opportunity to expand your hold on the city awaits. With GTA Online import/export, it's time to muscle into the lucrative and specialized field of high-volume exotic car theft. Stealing and dealing high-end vehicles is serious business. Building on the supply chains of further adventures in finance and felony, import/export introduces a whole new series of criminal pursuits as CEOs and their organizations boost, modify, and resell the most wanted vehicles in the city for big profits. It will take talent, coordination, and tactical use of some brand new special vehicles to get the job done, all while staying one step ahead of the police and rival challengers from across the city and countryside. So first off, I want to say that this will probably only be in public sessions because they say that there will be rival challengers. I'm sure they're talking about other players there, so much like Finance and Felony and the Biker DLC, this will probably only be in public sessions. So pretty much this is going to be an extension on Further Adventures in Finance and Felony. I'm not sure if it's going to be more lucrative, money-wise, but, you're stealing vehicles, you're stealing, like, supercars and stuff like that. You're not, stealing, like, crates and, drugs and stuff like that. But this will be pretty similar to that. Probably a more expensive upfront cost, though. But pretty much, this entire year has been dominated in GTA Online by the organizations. We saw it first with Executives and Our Criminals last year in December, and in this year we've seen Finance and Felony as well as the Biker DLC. And so pretty much this is similar to that, but it's with, high-end vehicles and stuff like that. And I'll also say that you can modify these, but I'm not too sure if you'll be able to, keep them. If you steal a new supercar, and I don't know if you can bring it back and then modify it and then keep it. At least I don't think you'll be able to keep it for free. Maybe you get like a 20% discount or something like that on that vehicle, and then you can keep it. That'd be quite nice. I would like that quite a bit. And I would like to see if there are like these special vehicles that you can only get from the CEO. Like, imagine a new supercar that you could only get in rare instances if you get like the certain mission and stuff like that. But you can't buy it online. You can't find it in free roam aside from those missions. I would love that. That would be amazing. And so they showed off one screenshot in particular where you see this guy and he's pretty much going to assassinate these targets and then I guess steal the vehicle and then bring it back to his garage. And that's sort of how these missions are going to play out, I feel. And I'm not too sure where he is. It looks to be like a sort of high-end hotel or something like that. And then you just got to steal that Trojan Tyrus right there. So next, let's talk about the new vehicle warehouses. And these will pretty much be an extension on your CEO office. So they go on to say, new vehicle warehouses will house the results of your importing and exporting operations, while CEOs can also reap the fruits of their labor with expansions to the executive office buildings. Add massive executive office garages with up to 3 floors of showroom quality storage for as many as 60 vehicles. Now, I'm sure that those will be the expensive ones. I'm sure there will be other garages and other warehouses that you can buy to store your vehicles, but those only have like 10 or 20 max vehicles. The most expensive one will probably be the one with 3 floors and it's very nice looking and has, possibility of 60 vehicles. These also will come with customizable decor as well as a custom auto shop. So I'm guessing the auto shop similar to the one that's in the Biker DLC. So yes, this will be using the CEO offices from Finance Felony. And by the way, if these are using the exact same offices and you can reuse, your office from the Finance Felony DLC. And if you don't have a CEO office right now, probably go buy one because they're 50% off for the next week. So you may want to go buy one soon and you may save a little bit of money there. But we'll have to wait and see if they're going to add any new CEO offices and new locations and stuff like that, because we only have 4 in GTA Online right now. As well as it would be quite interesting to see what that new features and stuff like that will be like. Are there going to be new sort of customization and decor that you can have in your office? That would be quite nice as well. But anyways, there's 2 other screenshots, and they actually show off some new vehicles and some new garages in GT Online. This first one shows off a new garage. This is probably the most luxurious garage. This is probably the one with 3 stories. You can only see 2 there, but I'm guessing that this is like the one that can hold 60 vehicles. That'd be my guess, at least. And you can see that it's sort of like this circle design, and it has a lot of windows, it has a lot of like reflections and stuff, which is quite nice. And there's only 1 new supercar I can see in here, possibly 2, but I'm not too sure on the second one. And as you can see there, if you look at the orange vehicle, that definitely looks like a new supercar. I don't know exactly what that is, or what that's based off of. If you do have a guess, let me know in the comments. But pretty much it's a new supercar. I mean, it looks like a new supercar anyways. And that's quite nice. As well as you can see on the vehicle on the left, that blue supercar, at least it looks like a supercar. I'm not sure if that's a new vehicle. It looks a lot like the Reaper, the Pegasi Reaper that we saw in Finance Felony. And it could be that, but at the same time, it could be something new. I'm not too sure on that. The other vehicles in this screenshot, though, you see like a Windsor, you see a Progen Tyrus, you see the Coquette Blackfin. But most of these are not new, aside from that new orange vehicle and possibly the blue supercar, if it's not like a Reaper or maybe some other car I'm not thinking of that's already in the game. And then the other screenshot shows off more of a custom shop, and I guess a more cheaper garage. Not as luxurious, but hey, it may get the job done, but it probably won't hold a max of 60 vehicles. But that doesn't show off really any new vehicles. At least I couldn't find any new vehicles in here. And then finally, the final screenshot shows off one of these new special vehicles, and they say that these will deliver a unique breed of vehicular mayhem and destruction to GT Online. So yeah, as you can see here, there's sort of this ramp car, but I'm not too sure what purpose this will be. I'm sure if you go into oncoming traffic, it will ramp cars off of you, so I'm not too sure if this will be in like a certain mission where you have to like non-lethally take down a vehicle or something like that. I'm not too sure about that, but still, it looks like a pretty nice car. But overall, I'm pretty excited for this DLC. Like I said, it's will be coming out in December. I do not believe next week. I believe it will probably be 2 weeks from now, maybe a little bit longer than that. But if it was next week, like maybe next Tuesday, so like the 6th, if that was the case, I'm pretty sure they would have already given a date, maybe more information. But I'm guessing, and probably even a trailer at this point. But, since it's so close. But I feel like it will be the week after that. So I think that's like the 13th or something. At least if it is on a Tuesday. And while I'm excited for this, the only thing that kind of concerns me, I don't know how refreshing this will be, because not only is it a new business, and sure, that's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's pretty much reusing a lot of the stuff from Finance and Felony. And while Finance and Felony I loved at first, one of my main problems and one of my main complaints with Finance and Felony was how repetitive it got. Pretty much every crate mission and every buying and selling mission was kind of the same thing. You go to your office, you buy a crate, it spawns in a random spot, and then you either take a vehicle and then bring it back to your warehouse, or maybe take some crates or something, and it's pretty much just go here, take this item, and then bring it back to your warehouse. And you just keep doing that, and it just kind of gets a little bit boring after a while. I'm hoping that they will have something here to refresh it and change things up so that it does stay refreshing and that it doesn't get as repetitive as the buying and selling missions. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Anyways, some more thoughts on this in the comments. Like I said, if you want to go check out the Newswire post, there will be a link in the description. What are your thoughts on the new vehicles? And what are your thoughts on that new orange supercar? What do you think it is? And are you excited for this new DLC? Or are you a little bit fed up with all the business DLCs we've been getting over the past couple months? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Hope you all enjoy. Feedback, subscription. I'll see you guys in the next video.